Hi and welcome everyone. I am Friar Tuck. This is my epoch, and what I'm going to be giving you today is a little bit of inspiration. So if you're homeless and you're like, man, this sucks, life's crap, I hate being homeless, all that stuff. Yes, I get it. Being out here, there's more bad days than good days sometimes, and it can really, really suck. But sometimes we need a little bit of inspiration. Why are we doing all this? Why are we suffering? What is the purpose of suffering through all of this? What is the end goal? How can I benefit from this situation? Okay, so when I was down in the dumps, when I was doing the pin hoodie, I was kind of getting a little depressed because it's like, man, this sucks, life sucks, the whole world sucks. And I ran into this kid. He's 21 years old. He's going to school to become a doctor. He owns the shop that he's working on. He's doing his homework while he's sitting behind the counter, managing his own business. And then he even has the kindness to offer me free food because he knows I don't have any money. And, I was talking about how the world sucks. And one of the things that he said to me is, every obstacle is an opportunity. And sometimes we need to remind ourselves that every obstacle is an opportunity. Okay, so how can I inspire you to look at this in a different light? Okay, you have the ability to, I don't have my job, I don't have the creature comforts of four walls, I don't have this, I don't have that. Or you can take it as a moment to where you can actually find yourself. What does that mean by finding yourself? It means, sometimes you may need to just take a long walk. For me, taking a long walk was really good at finding myself. I get to listen to my thoughts while I'm out in nature because that's pretty much the only thing that I hear is my thoughts. And sometimes it gets so loud in my head, it's louder than nature itself because I have all these thoughts. But the thing is when we're in a big city and when we're in that hustle and bustle, we don't get a chance to actually hear our thoughts and to figure out what's really going on. And so this is an opportunity to get to know yourself. What is it that you like? What is it that you desire? What is it that is going to make you want to get up every morning and keep doing the sludge down the trail, down the road, keep plugging away at trying to figure out a way to, improve your situation? Because who knows? You might look at this and go, I'm much happier out here. I get to hear my own thoughts. I get to enjoy myself and be at peace. I don't have to deal with the hustle and bustle and things like that. I still need money so that I can buy food and so that I can get gear and so that I can have a little bit of amenities in life. But do I need, a job that pays me $3,000 a month? Do I need to work so hard to where I work all month long just to make $3,000 a month? Or can I live off of $1,200, be peaceful, be happy, still do my work, and enjoy my life and enjoy what's going on? See, this is an opportunity that you have with this obstacle. It may end up being something that you like and you enjoy, because the thing that makes a lot of us want to keep coming back out here is not only the nostalgia. I got better night's sleep on the busiest street corner in San Francisco than I do in four walls. And so when you're like not getting very much sleep and your neighbors are loud and you get to listen to their TV and all their crap and stuff like that, because the walls are paper thin, you can hear a fly fart. And then they've got like a tunnel area, so everybody's got their window open with their TV blaring. So now all of a sudden you've got all this noise coming at you all at once, and you're just sitting there thinking, man, I don't know how I can't sleep here, but I got better sleep on a street corner in San Francisco that was the busiest street corner. Nobody bothered me. But the white noise was so much more palatable because it was the clickety-clack of the shoes. It was the cars moving, the revving of the engine, the brakes and stuff like that, where it just kind of became a rhythm versus the constant changing of the TV, the yelling and screaming at each other and all that other stuff, okay? So you start looking at it and go, well, I got so much more peace out there. Why am I still doing this rat race, okay? And you may be asking yourself that. Because homelessness, if you do it right, is a great lifestyle if you choose to do it right. Now, what does it mean by doing it right? It means generating an income for yourself so that you don't have to beg. And what better place to go and generate an income than within the digital economy? Because I'm sitting here talking to you on a cell phone. I'm looking at possibly getting a tablet just because I want a bigger screen and a keyboard so that I can sit there and do my desktop work. But I can pay $20 a month for service for that tablet and do all of my work right here at a campsite 5 miles outside of town, getting some of the best signal I've gotten on this whole entire trail since I left Washington D.C. And so therefore I could sit there and I could do my work, and I don't have to go into the city. I don't have to deal with the obnoxious people that think that my property is theirs and their property is theirs. You know, it's like all of a sudden I got married and I didn't even know it, you know, and it's it's something that when you really sit back and you look at it, you go, why the hell am I doing this rat race? For some people, you want the quality of time. So let me give you an example. Me, I am somebody that's fulfilled by my work, but I want work that allows me to have the flexibility of lifestyle, because I still want to travel. I still want to enjoy life. I still want to, this is the prime of my life. Why waste it in a factory and then in the downturn of my time when I'm no longer valuable because my body's all, you know, beat to hell from working for 40, 50 years, and then I get to enjoy it, you know, and pay, you know, between doctor's appointments and the plethora of pills that I got. Or I can change my lifestyle right now and choose to make an income for myself in the digital economy like I'm doing through YouTube, and still have the flexibility to go and to travel and to enjoy the best years of my life while still being productive. And I think that this is the new change that's coming along. And I think that as we see the dollar collapse and things like that, those that are smart, those that are going to survive, those that are going to have comfort are going to be people that are like me, that take a moment and say, okay, what can I do within the digital economy? Because some of you are artistic, some of you are good at writing, some of you are very skilled in certain things. And why not take those skills, monetize it just enough so that you have what it is that you need? Because, I mean, you go into a city, you're probably going to spend 30 to 50 bucks, okay? Because you might want to stop in there and actually have a hot meal. You might want to go to the store and, you know, like for me, I like to grab me a pack of smokes. And then, like, I always buy me and Sam a snack because, you know, I like to, you know, we've been walking, you know, I need to make sure that I feed my dog as much as I possibly can. And so, you know, you go into a town. So how many towns are you going to hit a month? What is, you know, all these different things that you need to worry about. So what is it that, you know, you can do, you know, that will allow you to live this lifestyle? That's really the question that you got to ask yourself. And you got to ask yourself, is this what I want? Okay, because when you're out hiking trail like I am, or whether you're riding trains like I did, or you're taking Greyhound like I have, or you're doing road walks or pitching a thumb and stuff like that, it's not really about the experience of A to B. It's about everything that happens in between to get you from A to B. And if you're okay, you know, living life by the seat of your pants and being able to enjoy the life of travel and still figure out ways to be productive. So I'm going to leave you with this, with a little bit of a history lesson. Everybody looks back and goes, oh man, the hippies were cool. They had a great lifestyle. Well, I was dating a girl, and her father was a beatnik, and beatniks hated hippies. And she explained to me that hippies were dirties and nasties, and those were the ones that would go out into the woods and the communes and live naked and all that other stuff, and they would be all strung out on drugs. You had the beatniks that kind of lived a lifestyle a lot like mine. They found ways to be able to become productive, and you know, they may have slept in a park at night, or they may have slept outside at night because they just, you know, whatever that they wanted to do. But they were still productive, they were still clean, and then they still contributed to society while still going out there and living that free life. And that's probably how a lot of them got to travel. So, you know, and, you know, especially like if you wanted to go travel Europe and things like that. And it was a way to be able to sort your oats while still being productive. And so in the modern day, I guess I would be considered more of a beatnik if we were to use that same terminology. And if you're going to do this lifestyle, you need to have it from a beatnik mentality, not from a hippie mentality. Most of what you see out there on the streets is the hippie mentality and what was left over from the hippie days. And then those that idolized it, not knowing the difference between hippies and beatniks, therefore going and getting into the whole drug world to begin with. Okay, so you have you have a lot of different things to think about. But this, I hope that this inspires you to rethink how life is for you. And maybe you may not, maybe you may be housed up right now and going, well, damn, I would love to go live that lifestyle. Well, take a year or so and build yourself up some sort of side hustle, doing the revenue part as far as in the digital economy. And then, hey, now that I know that I've got a stable income, now I need to start planning my route. So maybe take a year to build your digital footprint, and then take maybe 90 days to build out your gear and to plan your route, so that you could go and do the things that you want to do and still be able to be productive and do the right things in life. Because the one thing that I get to hear a lot on this channel and from people is that nobody wants you to sit there and just be a beggar. They want to see you moving in a positive direction. Now, some people are forced, well, get a job. Well, I have a job. It's YouTube. I am in the digital economy. This is how I make my money. I make about $500 a month between my tip jar, ad revenue, and Patreon, and stuff like that. But it's not enough to live on, but it's enough to be more comfortable out here than I was a year ago. Okay, so yeah, I have the job, but do I feel the need to go spend astronomical money on rent that I could be using to save money to go and do the cool things that I want to do in life, the things that I'm going to regret not doing later on in life because I'm too old and too decrepit? Okay, so you know how to help the channel. Become a subscriber, like, share. Make sure you share this stuff, okay? Because the more views that I get, it means the more I get to do content like this, and so on and so forth. But anyways, if you want to help the channel out, I'm doing a fundraiser to move into van life. It's through my GoFundMe. Otherwise, become a member of either YouTube or Patreon, and that's my monthly income. That is how I support myself, is through crowdfunding, through memberships and things like that. So thanks for being here, guys, and I will see you in the next video.